Just like every other car that I've driven in Sunway, Sunway, in Sepang. What's up guys, so we're in Sepang today to test drive one of the cars that I'm most excited about, the Toyota GR Yaris. So Toyota has organized a Gymkhana course for us along with a track session where we're going to be experiencing the car throughout the entire Sepang circuit. I've not been able to sleep prior to this. I can't wait to check it out. Wow, nice! So nice and tight, man. My goodness.
And it's not notchy, you know. It's like just tuk tuk.
Ah.
Yeah. So your first run, you can just do a scouting run.
Okay.
Yeah, because you are unfamiliar with the course. And
Yeah. Courses like that, man, I always get lost on it.
Okay, let's say a slow drive.
Okay.
So basically, the best way is you do a clockwise as you enter from the left, and then you stay about this
like that?
yeah.
Like that enough really?
Yes, like that enough. And then because it's short wheelbase.
Right. Oh, when it swing also.
Yeah, swing tighter. So yes, correct. Yeah, and then you either go loop left or right, up to you, and then go into the gate.
Right.
And then basically the chicane left.
Yeah.
And then straight into the tight area to the U-turn. We don't want people to like lose control here.
Right.
Then it slowly open out, and then you can start powering for the slalom. First, slalom. Yep. And then
oh my god!
Yeah, because of the short wheelbase.
So precise.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because of the short wheelbase, it's very nippy.
Oh. So you yank for me?
Can? I'll yank for you.
Can?
Yeah.
So what you do is you don't charge in too fast. Okay? Momentum, but not too fast. And then just you turn, you slow down and you turn. Don't charge in and turn. You just understeer. You charge in, but you have to slow down to turn. You shift the weight forward.
Okay.
Shift the weight forward. Yeah.
Talk about driving aids, man. I got a driving instructor to to yank the handbrake for me.
Yank, not anything else.
Just yank my handbrake.
Yes. Okay, anytime. Okay, go. Bit more speed. Slow down, turn. Almost there.
Oh shit.
There you go. Almost there. Yeah. And then slow down. Back to first. Yeah, that's the auto ref match. Then second, yep, good. I told you the head of display won't be in your sight.
Yeah. Hey, but sorry, it's not smooth, huh?
Hey, no wrong. Hey, that was good, don't worry.
Shit, man, the moment the car fling, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
Correct. So this time get closer to see, that's the problem when it's too far away.
Okay. That was insane.
Yep.
The power, man, when it just rushes out, it just rushes.
No, the thing is also because it's so light, and you sort of expecting a build up of speed, but it's just
instant. It's so instant. My
correct.
goodness.
Yes.
The moment it comes, the car just rushes forward. That's
correct. Okay, anytime. Get closer to the cone even.
Closer.
Yes, closer. Some more. Slow in, turn. Okay, slow down. Okay, yeah. Because once you start to understeer, cannot.
Right.
That's why you need the weight transfer.
When the car flinging.
Correct.
Right.
Okay, turn. Then go for it.
Oh my goodness, man! So when you do these type of things, right, you don't have breakfast in the morning, right?
No, I don't. And I just drink plain water. Okay, tell you what.
Oh my god.
Shift the first gear.
Okay.
You don't need to shift any more gear for the donut. Put your hand here.
Okay.
Just get ready.
Okay.
Means you turn first, you go in, you slow down,
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So you're gonna make me rely on my own
Correct.
instincts so
Yes,
I can.
yes,
Okay.
correct. Because I put your handbrake, I have to sync with you.
Yeah.
You know. Now you have
I
to,
also don't know your timing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So at least now you feel what the car is doing.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay.
Anytime. Yep. Turn. Too early.
Too early.
Too early. Never mind later.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just a matter of timing. I think we should have a course of just holding handbrakes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Whoever bought this car, right? I tell you.
Okay, this round,
Yeah.
I will tell you the instructions. As
Okay.
in, you go in, I say weight transfer, turn, then I say yank. I will yank.
Okay.
Okay. Because it's normal. People tend to pull too early. It's normal. And this car cannot pull too early because of the short wheelbase. The car will just move forward, so it doesn't want to
Right.
swing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, anytime. Bit more momentum, more. Slow down, turn. Continue. Yeah,
Got it.
Nice one.
That is insane. Nice one, Casey. Thank you so
No
much.
problem. There's a part at the side.
You can't see this, so like, look.
Okay.
Woo! That was insane. So we've just completed the Gymkhana session for the Toyota GR Yaris, and frankly, hands are still shaking a little. But now I want to share a few interesting facts about this car that you don't get to see in the specification sheet. So, for starters, the headlights, the side mirrors, the tail lights and the antenna are the only items that were taken over from the European spec Toyota Yaris. The rest of the car is all new. As for the sloping roof compared to the standard Toyota Yaris, this one is actually about 10 centimeters lower. Why? Just so that when they go rallying, they can accommodate a much bigger spoiler at the back to give the car better downforce. Oh, one more thing. Why is it a 2-door and not a 5-door? Well, because this is a rally car for the road, right? Toyota built this to go rallying. And when they go rallying, they will be adding a lot of extensions, a lot of flat arches and all that. And that would mean having to cut the rear doors if it was a 5-door. And in rally, you can't actually touch the doors. That's why it's a 2-door. And the other thing is, because rally regulations said that you can't touch the doors when you go racing, just to prepare themselves beforehand, these doors are actually made of aluminium to save weight. And everything about this car is about saving weight. Take the carbon fiber roof for example, that saves about 3.5 kilograms. The aluminium doors, the aluminium bonnet, the aluminium tailgate saves about 24 kilograms. These BBS wheels save about 10 kilograms. Even for this rear bumper, Toyota has used a special material that is 38% lighter than the standard Toyota Yaris. Everything about this car is lightweight, even down to the suspension, the construction of the seats. But before we end this segment, I want to show you one last thing, and it's in the engine bay. Whew, that was hot. So, check out this really cool looking engine bay. But it's not just a pretty face, it actually serves a purpose. So you get air coming in from the radiator grille, it gets directed underneath this cover, and then it comes out from this hole here, and then it gets directed through the gaps here, just so it could be channeled towards the turbocharger and the exhaust manifold at the back to cool it down. How cool is that? And the other thing is, Check out this airbox. It's one of the biggest airbox in its segment. And just so Toyota could fit a large airbox, they relocated the battery towards the back, underneath the boot floor. There's so much engineering in this. Just to make it a little more exclusive for you, there's a little tag by the side of the engine there. And that's to signify that this car is built in a specialized factory within Toyota's manufacturing facility in Japan. Alright, so just to make things a little more interesting, we have the Toyota Supra as the lead car, and I've been told by the ones that have attended the previous session that the GR Yaris can very easily keep up with the Supra, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so upon setting off, you do get that bit of 3-cylinder characteristic in terms of the sound, but as you have heard in the Gymkhana earlier, it does not sound like a 3-cylinder at all. It just wants to turn in. Goodness. Can you hear that sound? So we're driving in track mode now. So that means 50-50 torque distribution. It feels so lively yet so composed. The steering is really precise through turn 5 and 6. You can just place the car however you please and it just obeys and executes. Oh goodness. The corners in 7 and 8. Hard on the brakes for turn 9. It may look like a little puppy, but my goodness, it barks and growls like a full-grown Rottweiler. And it's not all show and no go as well. This thing just bites and runs as hard as it barks. I thought this was supposed to be a warm-up lap, but it looks like we're already going full throttle on this first lap. And mind you, we're only going to be doing 3 laps, unfortunately. Every time you go near the throttle, performance is there just waiting to greet you, and there's plenty of it all the way to the red line. Like a ferocious animal, this thing just doesn't know how to stop once you've riled it up. It just keeps going. Okay, so I forgot to lower the gears, but very easy to catch up to the Supra. Turn 15, let's see, I got in second gear, powering it out. Oh my goodness, this car just wants to go. And now hard on the brakes for turn 1. Oh, the level of grip that you get from this is insane. And even with my helmet on, I can hear that engine screaming. Oh, it's so lively. You can feel the car moving about. There's so much power from this 1.6-litre turbo engine. When you get it up to the limit, it feels so engaging. At turn 7 and 8, you just get a strong sense of connection with the car. I'm not sure if you can see this, but I'm keeping up with the Toyota Supra effortlessly. Oh, there is nothing like this in the market at the moment. You get the feeling that it's made to do just one thing, to go fast. and boy does it do it well. It just knows how to excite. Oh my god, this is so fun. Alright, let's see how well it keeps up with the Supra. Misshift there again. Gear shifts are letting me down. I mean, my ability to shift gears are letting me down. Hard on the brakes for turn 15. Oh goodness. I can see why they say this is the most powerful 3-cylinder engine out there, and the highest capacity as well, yet it is the tiniest in size. There's so much from a 1.6 litre engine. Goodness. And with the auto blip feature, you don't even have to worry about the heel and toes. Just downshift as you brake. Oh, so you can focus on driving the car. Oh my god, there's so much grip. I can nearly go full throttle mid-corner. Just power out of the corner. So lively, hard on the brakes when you're hard on the brakes. Now that I'm getting used to the car. Oh, the Michelin PS4S hanging on really well there. Third gear through 7 and 8. Oh, you just feel the car leaning. The front just wants to turn in. What a car! What a car! My goodness gracious! What an absolute pleasure this is! What a way to spend the weekend! Chasing a Supra in a GR Yaris in Sepang on an empty circuit, just going balls out. I mean, you can say I'm excited with all this adrenaline, with all this hype with the car, but this is truly an exceptional machine. It's not just from the hype, it's not just from the fact that I'm driving it in Sepang. It really is something. It just wants to go. Tap on the throttle even in 4th gear, 4,000 RPM, it just wants to go. And I mean, there's so much braking performance as well. Like, because the car is so light, I can afford to brake so late, and mind you, the front disc brakes on this is actually bigger than the ones in the Supra. What an incredible machine. I mean, when this car first came out, I thought, you know, this is gonna be what an incredible machine. Like, I have no other way to say it except for the fact that this is a modern day Mitsubishi Evo, Subaru Impreza, you know, the ones that we used to go crazy over from the 90s. This is the modern day equivalent of it. I mean, it's a rally car for the road. In terms of specs, 0 to 100 speed, output, weight, it's almost exactly the same as the Subaru Imprezas and the Mitsubishi Evos from back in the day. So,
everybody parking in a straight line behind me.
Yeah. This is going to be quite a different experience. Having jumped out from the GR Yaris to now the Vios GRS. Just like the GR Yaris, we're going to be doing 3 laps. I was told to put it in sport. Just leave it in sport and not bother changing through all the 10 gears because it will be very troublesome. Full throttle on, hard on the brakes. Such a different experience. Everything just seems so much more civil and docile. I'll tell you what though, the suspension on this is really good. no drama going through the turns. I mean, you feel the car leaning, but I'm literally going full throttle through the bend now. Wow. Obviously the steering isn't as communicative as the GR Yaris, but in terms of agility and all, I guess by Vios standards, this one's actually a lot better than the standard car. Wow, suspension is holding up really well. Yep, carried a bit too much speed there. Yeah, I could do with a bit more power. Handling, I guess, hardly anything to complain about. Plenty of grip with those good tires as well. Yeah, steering does feel very numb. I wish the steering had a bit more weight, had a bit more feedback. Oh, you can just see the car lean ahead of me. I guess no complaints about the handling. The 10-speed transmission, it moves very quickly and it feels quite like a normal car in that you feel that transition between gears instead of that rubber band feeling. Very stable on the brakes. You feel the car dipping forward, but it doesn't move about, unsettles you. Very communicative when you're leaning on the bends. I'm not sure if you can hear the gear changes, but it actually feels very automatic. Almost hitting about 140 on the long straight. Can I do 150? Yeah, I can. Hard on the brakes. Very, very stable. Wow. Can you hear that? Gonna lean in. Ooh. One steering angle for 7 and 8. Definitely a lot better handling compared to the standard Vios, but it really does need a lot more power. The gear changes are really smooth though, I must say. Between gears, there's barely any loss of power, but then again it's a CVT simulating an automatic, but with the perks of a CVT. That is quite strange, I must say. And we are done. Just like every other car I've driven in Sepang, I can't believe that I got to spank this little bad boy around our international circuit, and boy, did it not disappoint at all. Not only did it have more than enough power on the long straights, it was stable, it was agile, it was nimble. What an incredible machine. After all the hype that has surrounded this car, it has completely justified it. I think it's absolutely exceptional. I'm going to be extremely jealous if I see anyone driving this on our roads. As for the Vios, although I didn't get to go through all 10 gears in that CVT gearbox, here's what I thought about it though. It's a CVT gearbox with the characteristics of an automatic gearbox, but with the benefit of a CVT gearbox. Very strange but very interesting experience. Especially between gears, you just hear what. It's just so seamless. It's quite a creation really, if you ask me. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.